Hello everyone and welcome to this AstroTarot reading on the tendencies and the energies of October 2021. So if there's anything in this reading that you feel is resonating with you very accurately on a very personal level, definitely take that with you, because that could be a very personal message coming in just for you. And likewise, wherever you're situated right now, in which countries you may be in right now, maybe there is a specific situation or specific situations that resonate with this message as well, and then just go with those energies, because that could also be answers or advice for you specifically as to where you are right now, or the situation in the country or countries where you are right now. So with that being said, let's dive into the astrology cards and see what October is all about, because I am reading for the collective here. So I'm reading for us as a united earth people, or a global society. So let's see what's coming out for October here through the astrology cards. And I would also like to add that if some of the astrology cards here speak to you on a very personal level, then you might want to check out your natal chart and to look for the exact position of that specific house, zodiac sign or planet, because that will tell you much more about the message that you feel that you are vibing with in this message as well. But that is only if you feel that there's something in this reading that is resonating with you almost 100%. So let's see what's up here. And of course, if you have any questions about the astrology, please leave a comment in the box below the video, then I will try and answer it in my future videos. And so we have a couple of cards coming out here. Oh, we have 3 cards actually. So the first that is coming out is Capricorn energy. The zodiac sign card. And the first one is coming out here is Capricorn. And Capricorn, like it says on the card, it's about the hardworking, the CEO, the one who is really going to that top of the mountain and keeps going with a lot of endurance and hard work. I mean, this mountain goat does not stop until it's at the top of the mountain. So no matter how many stones or how much it has on its back, on its shoulders, it will just keep going. That's very much the energies of Capricorn. And it's also very ambitious. It's very serious. And like it says on the card, materialistic. So there is something about October where we feel that we have a lot on our shoulders. We have a lot of work to do, maybe also in our personal lives, but on a global scale, there's a lot to attend to right now. There seems to be a lot of stuff that we have got to work on to really get in the depth of that, to maybe go deeper than we thought, or in this case go higher, keep going, even though we may feel an overload. And it can be an overload of anything, labor or information, or just hard work in almost any direction. So a lot is going on the planet right now. Capricorn is also referring to the earth element, so it's very tangible. It's something that is going on in our physical world, so it's very, very tangible right now to see what's going on and also what needs to be done. And also maybe this could be an advice. I feel that's coming in for us to be more ambitious and actually to take things a little bit more seriously, because as I said before and mentioned before, there's a lot going on. So really look into the information coming out, or looking into areas of life where we just feel that our attention is being more drawn to. And the next 2 cards that are coming out, they came out together. And first we have a planet card. See here, a planet card. Vesta alongside with a house card. So we have both a zodiac sign card here, a planet card, and a house card. So where is all this serious energy playing out? Is there any more information on that? And when Vesta is coming up and saying hello with all her beautiful goddessness, you know, Vesta is very, we want to feel at home. It's our spiritual center, as it says on the card, our sacred spiritual center. It's also our dignity, and it has got to do with our home. It's about keeping our house clean, keeping our home clean. Sometimes when we get overly obsessed with something, it's a good thing to maybe go and clean the windows, or give your flowers some water, or you know, just doing something in your house, just making it a general clean, or washing your clothes or something like that, something that is very tangible. And that energy goes very well in hand with the Capricorn energy, that there is something in our sacral spiritual center. And as we are living most of our lives in our home, cleaning the windows and just cleaning our home and our house may seem as something, you know, it's quite ordinary. But when we put more sacred meaning into that, it's actually cleaning out on a deeper level. We also feel cleansed after we have cleaned the entire house, and everything is just refreshed. You know, we also start to enjoy our houses and our homes even more. We feel that the energy is better, right? So this is also about cleansing out in our spiritual center, to clean out in the core of ourselves, where we are so much in touch with our soul that we definitely know where we are going next. Okay, so since Capricorn energies are also referring to the disciple in life, there is something about discipline here, and knowing the beauty of being disciplined. You know, if you keep your house clean and refreshed, you will also find that you may have a deeper insight in life as well. You find a deeper core in yourself that you feel more connected to, so that you always know where you're going and why. And that's what Vesta is also talking about. So it's about finding our home, finding our spiritual center within ourselves through a lot of hard work and discipline, very tangible work. And this could also go for your workplace, for example, or it could go, for example, also for our relationships, or our hobbies, any area of life that needs some kind of cleansing, some kind of hard work, where we need to put more energy into it, physical energy. And with Vesta coming out alongside with the 6th house over here, we are in the areas of our work, health, and duty areas of our lives, just as it says on the card. So the 6th house is about our daily routines, and it's about our calling in life. And as we can see, there's a woman here in the picture as well. She's in her garden digging here, and it's very much also about harvest. What do you put in the soil, and what do you wish to see grow, and what do you wish to harvest from that? So there's also really this cleansing out in our entire lives. What do you want to see grow, and what kind of stuff do you want to harvest out of that from 6 months from now, or a year from now, or whatever our time schedule is. On a global scale here, I would say that the time is now to put new seeds in the ground, so that we can see new things blossom on earth. I think that we can all agree that we need something new to blossom, because there's so much pollution and everything else going on right now to disturb our natural energies. And so now is the time to really be conscious about what do we wish to put in our soil, even quite literally. As we are also with the 6th house, we are in the zodiac sign of Virgo, which is again pointing to the earth element, just like the Capricorn over here. So there is something about how we want to treat Mother Earth here, and what do we wish to see grow. So really a much more a greater awareness, more conscious energy in what we want to see blossom in our world. Which kind of earth do we want? And with the girl or the woman here in front of the picture doing some kind of yoga, it's like pulling down stars energies on earth. Okay, Virgo, the zodiac sign of Virgo, which is the universal energies that we find in the 6th house, is referring to this holiness of speaking with the stars, or drawing in universal energies and pull them down on earth. So it's about speaking to the universe, really have a greater look on life, maybe a bigger outlook, in a bigger perspective. The 6th house is also ruled by the planet Mercury, which is about our mental state. It's about our thoughts, ideas, and visions. So it's about pulling these visions down on earth. And as we have Saturn in the 10th house, where we find the Capricorn universal energies over here, it's about our life purpose. It's about our status in the outside world. It's about our physical achievements in life. And Saturn is talking about time. Saturn is the last visible sign, the last visible planet before we move beyond to Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So there's something about time here, and a limitation of things, that this is it. Now we're just rounding things up for new beginnings, putting new things in the soil, with a great consciousness and a great awareness of where we want, how we want that to grow, and what we want to harvest from that. And with Vesta showing up here with our sacred spiritual center, I feel that there's some kind of very subtle and fragile energy, but with a great humane energy over it as well. Some kind of being more humble as well. So let's pull some tarot and see where this is leading us, if we can get some more specific information on this. So definitely a serious month coming through for us on a global scale. We really need to be more focused on where we see this planet go. How do we want to evolve? And I feel that it's a very specific energy, this earth energy. It's very specific and very tangible. It's something that we can touch. It's something that we can see. So this is also about being result oriented, okay, with the Capricorn energy over here. Okay, so let's just give these cards a shuffle and see which card is coming out from the Major Arcana card deck. And we actually have card number 7, the Chariot, coming out, talking about good management of things, victory, and charging ahead. As we can see, there are 2 horses here. So, okay, if we decide to go with this energy over here, we are definitely gonna be victorious, no doubt about that. So that's what's very much is going in the details. The major energy from the Major Arcana, which is talking about the greater energies coming in. And overall, at the bottom, when we look at the bottom, for the bottom card, we have here card number 6, the Lovers, coming out in reverse. And this is talking about that now is not the time to maybe make new decisions or make too important choices, or this is talking about also not agreeing to any new pacts or keeping oaths. It's about, there's something about not making greater decisions. It's very much, again, like I mentioned before, with the earth element going on here, it's more specific. So that's the major energies right now overall. So let's see what card is coming out from the minor arcanas when we are asking about in which life area specifically we are going to see some of these energies play out. When we are talking first about card number 7 over here, what's coming out for us in the details. And let's see what's coming out here. Okay, we have just one card coming out. So again, very specific energies. It's like spot on. And so for card number 7, the Chariot, we are here having Queen of Wands coming out. And she's showing up with the fire element. So this is action-oriented energy, which means it's a masculine energy. It is very much impulsive. It's reacting on its instincts. And Queen of Wands is showing up as our best friend and with cordiality and trust, okay? So she's quite confident, this lady. She knows, yeah, where to put her wand and how to put it down, you know. So we are becoming very much victorious in Queen of Wands. The Wands is also referring to our life force energy within our bodies, that we may feel more energetic now. We trust our energy more. And also with our relationships and our creative sides, where there seems to be a much more trustworthy and cordial like energy coming in here, that we are showing up either for ourselves and each other's as best friends. We will see that there is more trust going on in the world in our physical actions. And so let's see with the card down here with the Lovers in reverse, card number 6, what this is about in general. And here we have 2 of Pentacles coming out. So here we are again in the earth element. So the Pentacles are pointing to the zodiac signs of Taurus, Virgo, and also Capricorn. And we have those 2 zodiac signs are actually represented in the reading as well. So this is about 2 of Pentacles is in particular talking about fluctuation, motion. It can show up as quite unstable energy, but that's overall what's going on right now. And the Pentacles are also referring to our work life, to our financial situation, to our practical daily routines, our earth life and how we get about it in our everyday lives. And it's also talking about our homes. How are we, you know, the whole structures about our home life. And so there is no specific decision making right now in this area of life. So it's like, it's just about making things grow right now, where we can make things grow, but things are really moving on with the earth element right now, the earth, Mother Earth energies. It's moving around. There's a lot going on. We've seen it already with earthquakes and all stuff like that going on right now. So there is something here that maybe because we are being perhaps a little bit indecisive now what to do with that, it can be difficult to make some kind of overall decisions. You know, it's like we cannot resolve it all just by planning us out of this. It's like we need to just go with the flow here. But also we seem to be quite indecisive to take any kind of action on our financial situation, for example. The markets right now, also the estate market and stuff like that. It seems like there is some kind of indecisive energy going on right now. It's just like everything is moving around, and it's like we're just standing there looking at each other and saying, what are we going to do about this? So that's kind of the overall energy, and I feel that that's actually necessary for things to change in a better direction, right? Back to this picture over here with the 6th house. What do we want to see grow in our lives? What do we want to see grow? What kind of an earth do we wish to see? And actually this indecisive energy is going on and showing up on a very tangible, quite tangible life areas of our lives right now, is because that we are very victorious right now. We have good judgment of things, actually good management of things when it comes to our life force energy, that we have decided to move in a different direction, where we are becoming each other's best friends, where we are taking our life forces to new heights in relationships, in our creative sides, whatever we do as a creative hobby, but also to resolve things from a more creative outlook on things, and also that we're feeling more energized to actually do something about the things going on right now in the world. And this life force could also refer to this Capricorn over here, that we feel that we can actually do all this hard work. We can do it right now. We have the life force energy to do it. And that's why we see things now are moving around the way they do, even though it may seem as a quite unstable energy. But to get out in new situations, we need motion, okay? So let's pull some more cards here to see where this is taking us. And let's see what's coming out here. Okay, so let's pull a card here. Yes, this card is coming out in New Earth, as I mentioned before. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Yes. And back to the 6th house over here, we are in a building energy. We are in building energy. We're putting things in the soil. We want to see new stuff grow. We want to start speaking to the universal energies around us. We want to have more cooperation. We want to send our life force out in new directions, which seem to correspond more with our spiritual center within us. That is more in alignment with our soul contracts. And so we just really need to hold the vision here. And we can do that, all of us, individually in our own lives, in everything we do. We need to become more conscious about why we do the things that we do in our everyday life. And so the last card that is coming out to show us where our energies are at in October, we are having card number 3, marriage. I actually think I pulled that for September as well. So there's still something about blossoming here. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to talk about marriage between two persons. I feel that it's very much about yin and yang, being united or reunited. It's about our self and our higher self, perhaps. It's our feminine and masculine energies. There's something that is coming into alignment here of what we are putting in the ground, what we're putting in the soil, and what we are going to see grow, and what kind of harvest we can make of all that. So I definitely feel that with this card over here, a new earth is coming in, and it's a new earth that is already here because of the vision that we are holding while we are digging in our personal garden, so to say, as we are trying to make a better earth out of this. So new blossom coming to the surface, and we must remember that there's a lot of good stuff happening in the world. We hear always about in the mainstream news about bad things happening all the time, or something that could really trouble us, or that we can be concerned about. But also remember that there's a lot of good stuff happening. So there definitely is, and that is the new world coming through. That's the new earth starting to make an appearance. So it has already begun, and we just need to hold that vision because it is happening, okay? So a very specific and tangible, but also very light and positive message for the month of October. So I'm gonna wish you all the best out there. Take good care of yourselves. Remember that a new earth is coming forth to us right now through our actions and through our visions. So I just want to say thank you for watching. Take good care of yourselves out there, and bye for now.